Good evening, friends. I am Nalnakshi Swami, welcoming to my channel, Smart Index Edge. So, in my previous video, I used square root, Fibonacci, and Gann angles combination to bring in clarity to our trend direction in the market, and even I utilized in the 5-minute strategies. Now, in adding more clarity, more confirmation to my trade, my concept, my trading strategy, I am bringing in one more indicator, Bollinger Bands. Why Bollinger Bands? Bollinger Bands, it makes trend visually appealing. When you plot Bollinger Band on the chart, trend will be visually appealing. So that's why I need Bollinger Bands. How I use is, if the price is in the upper segment of the Bollinger Band, then I consider myself it as a price is in the positive territory. On the other hand, if the price is in the lower segment of the Bollinger Band, that means below the 20-period moving average, which is the separator of the Bollinger Band, I consider myself the trend is down and price is in the negative territory. To add more confirmation, I am bringing in Fibonacci levels for my trade, and also I bring in Gann angles for my trade so that my trend identification is very immediate and I am trading with clarity. Clarity is very, very important in intraday trading. The entry is very, very important in intraday trading. If you are entering in a precise way, definitely traders, I bet you people will be profitable. So this is all simple things, simple observation, simple rules to follow. If you adopt these simple rules step by step, definitely I am telling you, you will be profitable. My 5-minute strategy, within first hour of trade, you can finish off your trade with the money in your hands and you can relax. You need not be loitering around with tens or praying the God by randomly entering into the market. Oh God, please move the market, entering wrong way. You will not do that. So from now onwards, you will not do that. This is a very good strategy. I have incorporated Bollinger Bands into my Fibonacci as well as Gann angle strategy. So why Bollinger Bands? Identify the price volatility. We need to identify price volatility. That is important. The trend strength. Another thing, we are looking for the squeeze. That indicates low volatility. It is impending breakout. Price touching upper or lower band. That is also we are seeing. Instead of RSI, seeing in the RSI overbought and oversold condition, we are utilizing upper band, price touching the upper band and the lower band for the overbought and oversold conditions. See here, I am showing you the picture of the Bollinger Band. If the price is in this segment, price is trading in this segment, visually, immediately, I know that I must be on the buy side. I must sit on the buy side, and if the price is in the lower segment, that is the bearish territory. And 20-period moving average is the separator for my trade. So it is visually applying. Visually, you need not worry. Immediately, you can, by seeing the chart itself, by the price, where it is in this, which territory, you can make out whether it is weak or it is strong. So, in the Bollinger Bands, standard deviation is plotted in the Bollinger Bands because it measures the volatility of price movements. So, I need standard deviations. Bollinger Bands consists of 3 lines. Middle band, that is simple moving average, that's usually used is 20 period moving average. And then upper band, standard deviation into multiplier, usually 2 standard deviation is used. In the normal Bollinger Band setting, the settings we are getting is 2 standard deviation. Lower band is -2 standard deviation. So a band is created around the 20 period moving average with the 2 standard deviation to measure the volatility of the price. Why standard deviation? It captures volatility. Standard deviation expands when price volatility increases and contracts when volatility decreases. That is also a symptom. So, like a doctor examining a patient, he can make out the disease by the symptoms. So, by expansion and contraction of the Bollinger Bands, we can identify the volatility is contracting or expanding. So, these bands, standard deviation bands, will act as dynamic support and resistance. Price tend to stay within the bands. If they move outside, it may indicate they have become overbought. If it goes below, lower Bollinger Band, it may indicate it is oversold condition. So we can utilize for a strategy for mean reversion also. When price touches the upper or lower band, they often revert to for the standard mean. That is simple moving average. That is the middle part of the Bollinger Band. By using standard deviation, Bollinger Bands adapt to market conditions, making them useful for identifying trends. You are identifying the trend, you are identifying the breakouts, and identifying the potential reversals, and also you are immediately visually identify where the price is, whether it is in buyer's area or seller's area. That is very, very important. Okay. I'm giving you Bollinger Band cheat sheet. You should mark this and you should have in your desktop. The first trend indication is, this is the trend, first cheat sheet is upward middle band, that is uptrend, buy, hold long. Downward middle band, downtrend, sell, hold short. And then volatility and breakout signals. If you are seeing a narrow bands, that is squeeze, low volatility, breakout or breakdown coming. Widening bands, high volatility, trend strengthening. So as a retailer, we should be in an high volatility. Option buyer should be in the high volatility. And when the bands widen, that is an indication that price is gaining momentum and it is increasing. Another one is breakout and breakdown signal. If the price extends beyond upper band with the volume, bullish breakout, that is a buy. Price drops below lower band with volume, bearish breakdown, that is a short signal. Bands widen after squeeze, imminent trend move, That is an entry setup. Price and band interactions. Sometimes price interacts with the upper Bollinger Band. Sometimes you might be seeing the Bollinger Band will be placed horizontally. It will not be directing upwards, or bands will not be directing downwards. It will be horizontal. That means the price will be in a type of range type of movement. In a range type of movement, price will interact with the upper band and gets rejected. You might have seen that type of price action so many times. That indicates an overbought considering selling or shorting. Touches the lower band, oversold condition, consider buying. Bounces off lower band, it can go to the upper band, that is the target. Bounces off from the upper band, the lower band, it can move towards the lower band, that will be the target. Rebounds to middle band, that is potential entry for either for trend continuation towards the upside or trend continuation towards the downside. Market uncertainty and risk management. When the market becomes uncertain, the tightening of the bands will indicate that market is uncertain. So there is uncertainty in the market. Market doesn't know where to go. You might have noticed the ranges after the range, the expansion. That's what happened in the Nifty. I'm going to show it to you. Long squeeze, stronger, if the squeeze is extended for longer period, you can expect a very, very big move, like an expansion. If you take the rubber band, it will stretch like anything. So now I am using with Fibonacci and Gann for precision entry. That is my indication, Fibonacci and Gann. Fibonacci for my support and resistance levels, Gann for my angle, Gann for direction. Write down Gann for direction, Fibonacci for levels, and Bollinger Bands for identification of the territory, trend, where the market is positioned. By combining everything, I am not taking any guessing. I am not guessing anything. I am aligning my trends with the structure, with the momentum, with the key levels. Okay? With the structure, with the momentum, with the key levels, and also with the direction, which is very, very important. Trend direction, identification of the trend direction is very, very important. Even in the low, if the price is in the negative territory, trend direction may be towards the negative side or towards the upper side, positive direction. But the identification of trend in that territory, it is very, very crucial for an intraday trader. Then if you are trading with the option, that is very, very, very important. For an option buyer, identification of trend is very, very important. For the option writers, they did not bother. They play on the theta decay, time decay. They play on the time decay. They will see for the boundaries and they will act on the boundaries. For an option buyer, these are the very important things to notice to be in the trade in a proper direction. That is very important. Fibonacci levels for precision. So I am overlaying Fibonacci retracement 23.6, 38.2, 50% and 61.8% to know the levels. So I'll be seeing the Fib levels with the Bollinger Band. I can guess my take profit and entry also. Next, I'm using Gann levels for confluence. Not only confluence, I'm using the Gann angles. Gann angle will tell me whether the clock is ticking towards the positive side or whether the clock is ticking towards the negative side. So for that, I have explained in my 5-minute strategy. I am marking the 5-minute candle high and low and finding the pivot and finding the angle. So if the price is above 180 degree, that is pivot. 180 degree, and if it starts moving above, 45-degree angle, if the price trends in a 45-degree angle, my trend direction is clear. I know I need to trade in the direction, I need to take option, call option, not the put option. I need to buy call option. Suppose if the price starts moving down below the 180 degree, I'm putting the 45-degree angle and I'm seeing, applying the Gann fan, and I'm looking for the levels. With the Fibonacci levels, I get the targets, and once I enter, I know the levels where it can go and stop, and I can book my profits. I have explained all this thing in my 5-minute candle, a 5-minute strategy. You can finish off within an hour. This is a very good profitable strategy. The people cannot sit through the day. Within 1 hour, they can make profit and they can close the computer without any tension. I bet. I bet that you will be profitable if you follow these steps with discipline. You should have patience. You have to do that. Sometimes there will be some variation in the price movement. It starts moving both the sides, from negative to positive side and positive to negative side. Such types of presentations will also be there. That means dual type of movement in the price action. Sometimes you will see some days. That also you should be aware of that. So we are, for bonus confirmation, you can use RSI as well as volume spikes. So you can use this Fib Gann Bollinger zone with high conviction trade. Let me take you to the chart. I'm taking you to the chart. For all of you, I have found a very good indicator. One more indicator you need not calculate. I found one more indicator like Fib extension calculation. If I go there, this I was Fib extension retracement pivot points. I was finding that it was plotting horizontal lines. Horizontal lines. So I felt something is missing. Still, my traders are under confusion. I should bring in clarity for the trades. So then I started thinking, why should I use Bollinger Band for my trade to identify the price structure, market structure, where it is, where the price is there. If the traders have clarity in their mind, where the price is there, if it is above 20 period moving average or below 20 period moving average, they will have clarity. So I started searching the indicator section. I found this indicator. Bollinger Band. Where is that? Fibonacci Bollinger Band. No doubt. I'm I'm telling you, explaining you very slowly. Don't have confusion. See the things. Fibonacci Bollinger Band. The person name is Rashad. Probably he must be Indian. He has configured that. So Indians can do wonders. Indian people can do wonders because their IQ level is high. So I have applied this Bollinger Band, Fib. So let me go to the settings of the indicator. So if I go to the indicator setting, you are seeing two colors, three colors. No, three, green color, red color, and violet color. This color is the central part of the Bollinger Band. And in the central part of the Bollinger Band, above the central part, the Bollinger Band, upper Bollinger Band is colored with a red color, and all the Fibonacci sequence have been plotted over here. So you need not pick in the calculator and you need not break your head. Everything is cooked and presented to you instantly in front of you. That is wonderful because in the world of intraday trading fast, which operates in milliseconds, the quick calculations are very, very important. When you go for that, your attention will be diverted for everything and you may miss the trade. Proper entry, you can miss the entry. So there is green color is there. That is the lower Bollinger Band. This is here the thing is, this person has used not 2 standard deviation. He has configured for the 3 standard deviation. In my previous video, I have explained to apply for the 3 Bollinger Bands to capture the highest volatility. Third Bollinger Band, 3 standard Bollinger Band, 3 standard deviation. So this red one and the green one for the 3 standard deviation. In between we are getting, and the violet color, let me go to the, now you understood. You can tweak in, you can make appear the lines to appear, or you can appear for it in the labels. For me, I considered the lines to appear in the Bollinger Band so that they will indicate the deviations also very clearly. Now, see, only one indicator. In the one indicator, Bollinger Band is there and the Fib levels are there. So, for example, you can clearly, and I have made this line 0.5 Fibonacci ratio, in dark, because to identify which is the 0.5 level. And here in the down lower Bollinger Band, I've made this blue color. This is 0.5. I've made it dark. Let me take you to so you will clearly see the price visually in the upper Bollinger Band territory, bullish band territory. Even in the falling market of 400 points, this coal India was moving higher. Why? Because it was yesterday, it was consolidating before the closing in the upper part of the Bollinger Band, consolidation take place. That's why the price broke above that level. That is the breakout of the structure, breakout, and this was the retest. On an intraday basis, it came down. It could not sustain the 3 standard deviation. When price cannot sustain, it cannot sustain the 3 standard deviation. You can see the first price. Let me make it as a regular candle so that you can see prices properly. See, you can see the wick getting rejected and price tried to move that, because offloading of the shares will take time. This is the in volume spread analysis. This is a buying climax candle. This has been labeled as a buying climax candle. Maybe it may be accompanied with a high volume candle. So it is an exhaustion candle presented in the market. So they were in a hurry to push the market higher, and later it could not sustain. It started moving down, and when it started moving below the 50 period Fibonacci ratio, it started coming down. Suppose if I apply the Gann angle. So 45 degree already there, and I'm taking the Gann fan and applying over it. And again, to know the trend, I am below this. Let me make it to 45 coordinate. So automatically it comes. So I'm putting Gann fan. You can see in the trend direction, in the lower it crossed this one 8/1 angle, that's the red one, and started moving down below the 20 period moving average, and then it retraced back. So this is how clarity comes into the picture. Let us go to the Nifty. Nifty trade was very, very simple. You could have taken a very good trade. So it is price has moved outside the Bollinger Band. Outside the Bollinger Band, you can see the beauty. You could have guessed the price is going to break down. You can see the Bollinger Band squeeze. Band has squeezed, and also simultaneously the price Fib ratios have squeezed. They have constricted. And some people, they use CPR, narrow CPR. They say that then wide range of movement will be there. That is nothing but this. So all the Fib ratio levels are nearby. Starting point from 0.5, this is the 1, 0.5, 0.3, 0.382 and 0.36, and this is the 1 ratio. So all are constricted, and you can see while closing, the price closed near the last Fib ratio and market gap down. Even after gapping down, how we have taken the trade. Here, with the Gann angle, I'm explaining again. I'm dividing this 5-minute candle into half. For that, I've explained. I take the Fib tool. I'm explaining again. I'm taking the Fib tool and tweaking it to only 0.5 and 1. So I'm unchecking all the levels in the settings and making it as a template. So I'm using this template for my convenience, and this level 22,384 is the pivot of this 5-minute candle. Then immediately I cannot enter into the market. It gaps down, it moves fast, you cannot enter. In my 5-minute strategy, I'm looking for the breakout and retest. Here, in this candle is breaking below this 5-minute low, indicating that trend down. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm taking the 45-degree angle, anchoring it to the pivot of the 5-minute candle, and coordinates, I'm adjusting it, I'm placing my Gann angle. These are all the Fib angles, Fib levels. So, here, so you might be facing that it moves. What you can do is right click on the price scale. Here, lock price to bar ratio. If I do that, the Gann fan will not move. It will not move. Only thing you cannot do, like you can do like this, and you can zoom in and zoom out like this and see the price movements. So the price here instantaneously in the first 15 minutes, the direction of the market was even after the gap down. It could not cross the pivot Gann angle 180-degree. This is 180-degree. And price started moving below the 45-degree. Anything below 180-degree negative angles minus. It is so my bias trend direction is down. I am going to take the put option. My trade will be in the put option. So I am entering into the trade around this level. When the price starts retesting the 45-degree angle, and I'm entering into the trade, and my stop loss is the pivot point, that is 22,391. I'll show it to you on the option chart also so that you will master it. So the entry, after entering, I'm not at all confused. Let it go. It is the market nature, price nature to push up and then go down. The price will move higher little bit. That will be pullbacks, and then it will start because it had come outside the Bollinger Band. Then price tends to move inside the Bollinger Band. It tend to move inside the Bollinger Band. It took time. Up to what time? Up to 12:30, the price moved in a sideways direction. It created a range. But you can see this angle, 8/1 angle. Price could not go up to the 8/1 angle. This was the boundary, territory it created. The price tried to hit the, what are these level? This is 0.5, 0.236, 382, 236. Like in the gradient, it is coming down. It could not go even to the 0.5 or anything. It tested and the trend move continued downwards. The price came down to 22,117. This is, friends, it is mathematics. Everything, every calculation, even the market moves so wonderfully. That's why Gann was able to predict the market properly with the help of the Gann angles. He studied the market cycles, market moves in cycles, that is an accumulation to markup, distribution to markdown. These are the cycles. Based on that, I've made a weekly template how you can locate the stocks for your trade and be in a proper trade. If you are identifying the market in a range phase. Range phase means consolidation or distribution, reaccumulation or redistribution. You can identify and you can take the trade. So this is how you can precisely enter into the trade. No tension, nothing, everything. See, you can clearly see the weakness was building in the market. Uncertainty, in this uncertainty, the consolidation was below the this 20 period moving average, this violet color line. So clearly, visually, you are seeing the market is going sideways, and constriction of the Bollinger Band, even the constriction of the Fib ratios, everything counted. That was a blast. That's why price gap down, the market moved nearly 453 to 490. I don't know exactly. Let me measure how much points it has come down. Nearly, 1 minute. Let me extend this. Yes, it is 411 points. That is a wide range, 2 ATR. 2 ATR of the move. That means it has extended even beyond the weekly levels. Even the weekly fixed level was calculated to be 22,229 on previous day. It was mentioned in my video, daily levels video, morning video, which I post. It was there. So friends, from now onwards, I am removing all tensions in your trade. You can trade with confidence. If you start trading with confidence, if you know the direction of the market instantly, within 5 minutes, what more you need? What more you need? This is a bonus point. From now onwards, I bet you traders, you will not be under loss. At least if you do not make huge profits, at least you will go home with the money in your hands. That is my promise. But only thing, you need to follow everything religiously. You have to understand the concept properly, and you should know why I am taking the trade, what is the reason behind the trade. If you know that, then there will not be confusion. You will not be psychologically affected by any intraday up moves or anything. So you know everything. You know the territory, you know the levels, you have entered your stop loss, everything. Everything, clarity in the trade. When clarity comes into the trade, you are not going to do any mistake. So you can see intermittent up moves in the market. People do mistake of entering into the trade. It is a reversal because market sometimes does that. It goes in opposite direction, comes down and moves in an opposite direction. Those are the different types of days, and different type of setup will be presented in the market that you should observe. And what you need to do is that type of setup, what has happened, you need to take the screenshot and journal it for your future observation. Thank you very much, friends. Nalnakshi Swami signing off. Before ending the video, I'm going to attach the PPT in the description segment. You do go through that.